ask you a little bit more about the surface. I'm sure you're obviously a big boxing fan as well, and this has been a big talking point this week with Billy Joe Saunders. He was asking for assurances on the size of the ring. This is a little bit different, is the issue that you have with Bellator. But did you ask the promotion for assurances that there would be a fix to that problem? Because stylistically, you of all people are the one who would suffer the most from having a slippery canvas. And actually, someone like Derek, weirdly enough, might actually benefit from having that sort of little advantage, you would say.
Yeah. You know, it's I've indirectly had these kind of conversations. Hopefully, now that I'm here, I can actually speak to them directly. I don't think it's necessarily going to be a fix for this event, which is why I took the precautions, you know, that I have with my teammates and my coaches. I actually feel it's ridiculous that I even have to do things like that, making my own canvas slippery, which is incredibly dangerous, by the way. But yeah, it's my coaches have reached out, management has reached out, and again, I feel like it falls on deaf ears sometimes, and this is some of the issues that I've had in the past. So hopefully, you know, now that I'm here, once it's all said and done, and I've finished the fight, I can sit down with, you know, the people that can actually make these kind of decisions, and, you know, we can actually get things changed. Because as you say, for my style especially, it just does not help. And, you know, I love putting on a show. I genuinely cannot do, as you saw in my last fight, I turned into like an everyday MMA fighter. My guard was up. I was plodding around the place. You know, I still managed to find the win, as you do. You know, that's my mentality. You got to figure it out. But I would prefer to fight with, you know, with all my tools intact, being able to utilize them all.
This is your first time back in the States since that fight with Douglas Lima, although atmosphere-wise, it's probably going to be more like your fight in Japan, I would imagine, because there's no fans in the building. You know, I've watched a lot of your interviews recently. You were on the Energized show the other day. You were on you had a big long interview on your own YouTube channel. I suppose it's worth asking point blank: are you happy with Bellator?
At present, no. But it's not something that can't be rectified. Like I said, I'm happy to have a conversation. And, you know, I deal with. I'm very forward, and I'm very honestly speaking. So, I've had. There's been numerous amount of issues that I've kind of seen on Bellator that I'm not happy with. But I genuinely believe, and I had a conversation with a good friend of mine. I genuinely believe it's because I'm a fan of Bellator. You know, I feel take myself out of Bellator, whether I'm a competitor here or not. I genuinely believed in that show, in the organization, in what they're doing, what Scott Coker has been doing up until recent times. This is why things are kind of being a bit more irritable. So again, these things can be changed very quickly with just a simple conversation. We sit down, have a conversation, even if it's just a case of just me getting it off my chest to these people, and then just moving forward. But I like the staff here and everybody that are here in the back office that you guys don't see. You probably all know, but you don't see like on camera. They're all amazing. They're all great. They look after us really well. But then it's just certain things that I see for the promotion that I feel like they could just be better.